Hi everyone. Today I'm going to discuss different ways you can maximize your retirement income, whether you depend solely on your Social Security benefits or have supplemental income. A comfortable retirement takes planning, and if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Many retirees depend solely on Social Security, but it was never intended to be the sole source of retirement income. Today, currently 45% of single Social Security filers depend on Social Security for 90% of their total monthly expenses. The average Social Security check for retired workers in 2021 is $1,543. Is it possible to live on $18,516 a year? If you're late to the game and have already retired, you can still find some very good ways to maximize your retirement income. Retire debt before you retire. Work to pay off car loans, outstanding credit card debt, etc. before you retire. I paid off all my outstanding debt before I retired. I do still use a credit card, but the balance is automatically deducted from my checking account every month, so it's paid off every month, whatever I charge. The last car that I bought was in 2002, and it was a Honda CR-V. It has 143,000 miles, and it's still running strong. Pay off your home mortgage. If you try to pay off the mortgage on your home, that's only going to leave annual property tax fees, monthly utility charges, and maintenance. I was very fortunate that I was able to pay off my home before I retired. I had worked during summers. I worked summer school. Anytime I got a tax refund, I would apply that toward my mortgage. And just before I paid it off, I did cash out a tax-sheltered annuity from a savings account that I had. So I'm very fortunate, and my home is completely paid off. If you're a renter, you might want to consider a housemate to share living expenses or low-cost senior housing. If you're still renting and you don't own your own home, many people have really good luck with housemates. I have friends that have housemates and they love them. And also there's always an option for senior low-cost housing that you can explore. Relocating to a state with a lower cost of living index and a lower tax bracket can save a lot of money. If family ties are an issue, you might want to consider moving to a state with a lower cost of living and tax bracket. I actually did this myself in 1996. I left Indianapolis, Indiana, and I moved to New Mexico. First, when I moved, I lived in Hatch, and now I live in Las Cruces. I'm very happy with my decision and love being a New Mexican. You can consider delaying receiving your Social Security benefits until you're older. However, this is a personal decision and takes a bit of math to determine if this is right for you. If you choose to delay Social Security, you can certainly maximize your monthly benefit. However, it's a personal choice, and I chose to take my Social Security at 62 years of age. It was okay for me to receive less money over a longer period of time. At least that was my rationale. And I'm very happy with the decision. You can control your living expenses to consider lower cost or no cost options. There are lots of ways that you can control your living expenses. One of the things that I did was to cancel my cable TV service and subscribe to Netflix. It's a lot less, and I don't watch TV that often, and I'm very happy with just my Netflix. Another thing that you can do is explore senior cell phone services. There are lots of programs that offer excellent rates. You might want to consider using public transportation in your area. When I had my hip replacements, there was a program for seniors and disabled people that a bus would come to your home, a little bus, and you paid $1 for the bus to take you to wherever you wanted to go in the city, and then $1 on your way home. You had to set up the rides, you had to make an appointment, but it was an excellent service. Another thing that you might consider is canceling your gym membership if you have one. Gym memberships tend to be very expensive. You can walk, you can hike, you can ride your bicycle, or if you're fortunate to have an option in your insurance plan, like I do, for a program called Silver Sneakers, it includes memberships in gyms all through the United States. Many people spend money without thinking. However, incidental items add up quickly. There are ways to save money just by making conscious choices. It's easier than you think to change your spending habits. And name brands aren't necessarily always better. A good example of this is my dog's HeartGuard medicine. When I take her to the vet now for her annual checkup and I get her HeartGuard prescription, I ask the vet to write the prescription for me instead of having it filled at the veterinarian. I then take the prescription to Sam's Club and get it filled with the generic version for about 1/3 the price. Another example of what I've started to do is I just knew that after I retired, I didn't want to spend a lot on my hair. So now what I do is I go to the local beauty college, I get a perfect color, a perfect cut, the supervisor checks it. The last time I went, I think the color and cut was $23. That's a deal. There are lots of benefit programs for seniors. Here are just a few. Anything else from this video, please, please, please check these 3 websites for assistance programs and discounts for seniors. They're amazing. I hope you found this video useful. Please share any tips and tricks you have to live better in Social Security retirement in the comments below. Sharing is caring. If you know any tips and tricks to live your best life in retirement, please share them in the comments below. And as always, stay safe and be well.